Get going right here as they get going, typical on that front row from Auto Club. And we'll catch them going into turn number one right here. We got 14 people out here racing for us tonight, 29 laps right here in stage number one. That three jumping out to that lead fairly early already. Got a lot of cars behind him. I have some new numbers to get used to tonight. Got Henson in the 41. He is out on the outside in second place. Dan the Man in that 34 and Bad Martin in the 4. I'm pretty sure Hollywood in that usual 16. A lot of bumps going on out here tonight. Lando in that 43. 48 of Shepard out there. And you can see Henson's took the lead from Typical as they switched from top to bottom. But we're going to have some good action, I'm sure of it here tonight, as we're going to go off the front of Henson here, as we can see 2 by 2 for 2 rows, kind of singling out on back through there. Got another big pack back there in the back racing each other. Let's try to jump back here. Some of those guys. Here's some of those in that pack. Got Jared in the 19. Animal in the 38 back here. One around in turn number one. Bad Martin in the 4. Oh, and another collision back here with the 38. So lots of calamity there in turn number one, all stemming from a wreck up here in the front pack. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We are restarted here, stage one at Auto Club. Ruthless Racing Series right here on Ruthless Racing YouTube. 3 getting off to a good start here on the restart. A lot of guys already backing up there. Looks like somebody missed a shift, shifting back through the pack. Not going to cause any issues, dropping all the way to the rear. I'm not quite sure who that was. Oh, we've got a battle off 2. Oh, my goodness, touching the wall, door to door. 3 of Typical still out in the lead. 34 of Dan the Man in second, but not by much as the 41. Oh, 41 takes second coming into turn 3, but just door to door, going back and forth there for second place. Going to allow Typical to stretch out this lead a little bit. Clean air at Auto Club is deadly. See the 34 go to the inside on the 41. Typical shifted all the way back to third, but the 34 of Dan the Man is going to try to get it done. Got a stage 1 win last week at Pocono. Had some engine failure there before stage 2 or during stage 2. Wasn't able to finish the race. And 41 is going to go to the inside. 3 to the top side. Going to work with the 34, but not for long. Pokes his nose in the middle. Doesn't take it. 3 cars up to the high side. What will happen here? 43 of Lando is going to work down to the bottom. Try to get some air off the 41 of Henson. Dan the Man's trying to ride it high. Typical's trying to bring it right down in the middle, and he's going to have that 41 down the middle in the backstretch. 43 down the low side is going to think better of it. Goes back middle. 3 to the inside. 3 wide for the lead. Here going into 3. Almost 4 wide. Lando pushing up to 34. 3 takes the lead through that fiasco. 43 is going to move up to third for a moment. Not quite sure how the air is going to pull the 34 of Dan the Man down the backstretch. So we got some good racing right up here for this lead 2 by 2, and got Hollywood and I believe Shepard lurking behind there in 5th and 6th. Oh my goodness, this lead pack up here has gotten crazy. Me trying to kill all the bots. They're 5 wide almost in some spots. 34 and the 41 nose to nose. 2 by 2 behind them. 3 wide behind the leaders. 43 to the inside, thinking better of it once again. 34 goes to the inside of the 41. And we've got a race 3 wide there for third position. But 3 goes diving in with the 34. 3's going to have him clear here on the exit. Will he pull the slide job? No. Did not get completely clear of the 41's nose as he pulls back even down the backstretch. And they're going to be tight neck coming into 3. As you can see, the 3 is going to have that preferred advantage there at first, but the 41 going to pull right back up to even on exit. Unless that 3 is able to clear this time by, he could slam it up to the top. But I don't think he's wanting to do that to him, as we'll go overhead just to see how close we are on that nose to bumper. As you can see, the 43 and the 16 door to door fighting just as hard as these leaders. 34 going way inside there on the 34, kind of pushing him up middle lane. 16 looks a little uncomfortable out there because he's got the 41 going to pinch him. No, we got a couple swirling, but we're going to make it. This is an awesome view. We have Typical out there to that lead, just stretching it out there with that clean air. The 43 on the outside acting like he will not be pitting this time. 43 is going to pit. Everybody pits. Okay, there we go. We got the top 3 pitting. As we're going to try to get on board with these other 3 guys that pitted earlier. Is Typical. That's one we need to keep an eye on right there. These green flag stops are taking place. I'm not sure if they went a lap down. Hollywood is still the leader right now as it sits on pit road. So Typical is going to get past pit road. He's got Henson and Bad Martin back here. They were on pit road all at the same time. And there is Dan the Man, a part of this group with Hollywood. He was able to get off pit road first. And the 34 of Dan the Man is the leader, but that is Typical coming up behind them. As they come through 3 and 4 for the final time in stage number 1, Hollywood does not seem to have it at this moment. Dan keeps it off the wall, looking good for stage number 1. And he's going to get it. Dan the Man, stage number 1 winner. Got it 3 wide here almost. 3 going to the inside to take the lead of Typical. 43 and the 16 behind them. 3 wide for 5th position. As we've had a whale of a race here this evening, we're going to go on board with Martin as he is in the mix of it all. As we're going to get an onboard view right here. Look at him working inside on the 43. Thinks better of it. 43 looking a little tight. So it's good racing up there for the lead as we got the top 4 here on the left or right side of Bad Martin. So he's been riding that low side here. We got Dan the Man right here in the lead. You can kind of get a look of what that lead looks like. All that clean air hitting you right in the face is very advantage full right here at Auto Club. Right here's Hollywood as he's now back in 5th. We're going to see him running in this mess. Shepard pokes himself to the inside there. Three wide for the lead. 43 not lifting. 3 able to clear him to the inside. 43 up high. Or 34, I'm sorry. Got the 43 and the 34 been beside each other most of the evening. As we've got it going, high side locked up. 4 moves to the middle, is trying to shift down to the bottom. This is almost like Talladega. We've got a good split in the pack here. Got the front racing hard, got the back racing hard. Look at Shepard back here in the back of this front pack, and it is a lake of cars. There's some good racing going on up here this evening. Trav Nation poking his head up here in this leader group. Hollywood's got it to do here. 34 of Dan the Man's kind of worked back up to second here. So he's able to get around Typical too, which is surprising. But 16 looking like he's going to hold on here in stage number 2 over Dan the Man, who was a stage 1 winner, and take stage number 2 here from Auto Club. We got 38 laps remaining in this stage. So 29 in the first, 27 in the second, and 39 in the third. Or 38. Whatever I said. Hollywood to the lead. Still in the lead. Got Typical working on his bumper down the back stretch. Still door to door, 2x2 down the back stretch through the pack. As you can already see, a couple guys have already scraggled off there at the end. And here's that clean air. Watch him pull out of there, and on that turn, they'll catch back up, but that clean air just really serves the higher purpose. Out here at Auto Club, and look at them shifting around back there. The 16 and the 3 right here battling for the lead. But they got a top battle right behind them. As we'll go back here to Lando as he is in the muck. Oh, 21 getting loose. He's stuck in the middle. Trav Nation trying to find a spot, finds one in the bottom. Can't hang on to it. Jumps back out with the 34 of Dan the Man. 4 of Bad Martin working himself up the track. 48 gets a little bit into the 21. 62 barely clears him. 21 is having some serious issues. So we've got some good racing out here this evening. 21 shuffling back big time. It's Project 62 racing alongside G-Dog. Stage 1 was won by Dan the Man. Stage 2 by Hollywood. 21 looking to go 3 wide with the 11 and the 19. As we're real early up here into stage number 1. As we still got 35 laps remaining here in stage number 3, as I'm trying to give everybody a little bit of stream time here. Oh, 88 around off the apron, I guess. I don't really know about that one. That was interesting. Everybody got to see that one. They still got a good pack up there in those leaders as we jump on here with Typical, who is running 4th/5th pending the 34 up there. 34 going to go to the middle though, make it 3 wide with the 3 and the 16. 43 up there working hard, but got it pushed up to the top of the track, and we got a lot of stuff going on back here. Oh, 16 off the wall a little bit, going to slow up the 4, get him into the wall. Unfortunate incident there. Bad Martin playing that. He'd been playing that patience game, and the minute he tries to get a little aggressive, there goes someone off the wall on him. 3 wide in some of these spots here. We got multi-groove racing here at Auto Club this evening. That 43 looking good up on the high side. Pulls away with a little help from the 3. Oh, contact! As they come down to turn number 3. So 43 looking strong on the high side as we got a good group right here. 7 cars in the front pack. 3 wide once again for the lead. .41 of Henson down to the inside in the lead. Once again, there goes Lando shuffling back the pack as he finds himself all the way back there in 6th position now. As we've had some good racing here all night here on Ruthless Racing YouTube channel. As you can see, I'm nice and packed up coming through 3 and 4 this time. And the back of the pack there kind of scraggling out. Bad Martin got an accident earlier on in the race, but he's been doing good ever since then, playing a lot of patience. Hollywood winning stage number 2, but finding himself in the back of this front pack at the moment. And this is what we strive to bring every week here to Ruthless Racing Series. Just a few guys, you know, on here having a great time and bringing some really good action. But Typical going to take off here. This is stage number 3. And this is the Ruthless Racing Series right here on the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel. 22 remaining right here from Auto Club. 3 is going to jump out there and have that lead. 41 to the outside. It's getting smushed up back there as we've got everybody back together now. Only 1 car out of this race so far, I do believe, due to engine failure. The 11 of Just So Happens. Alright, so the 3 is showing that that clean air gets it done here. Gosh, we've got some great racing here this evening. Oh, we got some contact. back there in the middle of the pack. I like to see this. Got the Project 62 car up here. Got Trav Nation up there running that far inside line. All kinds of contact bumping going on down the front stretch. Oh, Trav Nation grabbed some grass. It's going to push him back there a little bit. 3 of Typical going to go to the outside. Let's see if he can get it done. Lando looking sharp. Let's see if he can get it. Anxious Shetty topping in the race. Yeah, he's Brad K, huh? Tweeting from the car. Project dump truck. That's too good. Typical able to take the lead on the outside, so Lando loses the lead to no fault of his own. But can he still get it done? Nope. Going to take that pit. 16 going to take the pit. Spin out by the 43. There goes the mistake. The good old commentator's curse. As the 43 spins it going in the pit road. 16, the 4. Not quite sure who else went in there. So we got Typical and Henson still out here in the lead. Are they going to have the fuel? Are they going to be able to save that half a lap? I think everybody was short around a half a lap for those ones that couldn't save. So we'll see how that works out for them, as we'll get you a lap count this time. There's 8 remaining. So these leaders, the only one I think that can really get it done is Henson. He has the longest run on his car this evening. So we'll see if he's able to stretch it out there. He ran about 2 laps longer than the rest of the field earlier, which cost him stage number 2. So we are down to 7 remaining at the line. Oh, the leaders are pitting. They're going to pit the lap after. We'll see how that works out for everybody. I'm telling you, these pit stops are really going to play a big factor. Anybody could win any week. Lap count when they go by. Door to door, 34 has the lead that time, and Dan the Man, he was the stage 1 winner, only car to win a stage that's still up here. Yep, we have 5 to go. Dan the Man in the lead. Bad Martin showing his head out there. Bad Martin been playing that patience game, and here he is. He finds himself and in it for the win it. 3 in the 41 been fast all evening, working the high side. You almost get a team feel out of this. We got a team against a team almost, although there is no teams here in Ruthless Racing. Oh, 4 in the 34, a little contact there on the inside, going to break their air up. This is going to give the high side a little bit of the advantage possibly. That 34 has just got a fast car out there tonight. We're going to see the 3 and the 41 drop back a little bit. Got 4 to go. 3 at the line. So you can see the 3 kind of falling off here. Got the 41 trying to work back up to race these guys for this win. 34 of Dan the Man wins stage 1. Can he win stage 3 where it all matters? He had a stage win last week. Had an engine failure, wasn't able to continue the race. Can he get that redemption and lock himself into the playoffs? 41 looking fast on the high side. 34 a little loose there on the bottom. 41's going to have the momentum out on the outside. Take the lead. We only got 3 to go. 2 at the line. I believe we're going to be in for it here. 34 dives back into the inside. Two to go. 3 to go. I don't know. 2 to go. Yeah. Skew car, you're wrong. Got the 41 in the lead. They're racing door to door. 34 of Dan the Man on the outside. 4 of Bad Martin down to the inside, trying to make it 3 wide, but they'll stay door to door, 2 by 2. Coming down 3 wide almost. Typical forcing the issue. Gets the 34 a little sideways. 41 up into the middle. 41 way down to the bottom. 4, I'm sorry. 4 moves up to second place on that. 41 bumping the 4. Enid's trying to move by. We got 1 to go. Sponsored by you. By Skew Car. Oh, wrecked by Typical at the line. He hits the wall hard. It's very, very typical of the 3 car to hit a wall like that. And I believe that brought out the... Oh, that was the winner. Dan the Man. Dan the Man gets the win right here.